Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're just going to do something a little bit fun. I asked you guys to assume something about me. This was a bit of a trend a little while ago when the Instagram stories kind of first started and people were asking, ask me anything, ask me a question, assume something about me and I'll tell you if it's true or not. So I thought we would do that here on YouTube. So I put this post on my community page. Now, if you guys missed these community page posts, it's where I do my polls, it's where you guys get to vote on my content, it's where you guys get to add your questions for Q&As, so make sure your notifications are on and that you are checking my community page so you can be involved. So I'm gonna go through just in order, and I'm not gonna say the name of the person who made the assumption just in case they didn't want me to. I'm just gonna answer the assumption. So the first one says that you were picked on in school and this is why you hate all these haters so much. No, totally not true. I wasn't picked on at all in school. I loved school. I had a really good, nice school experience, I guess. Sure, there were, girls who I didn't get on with, or, we didn't like each other and we had, the odd word or whatever, like most people. I certainly wouldn't say I was picked on at all. And I would honestly say there's no need for an explanation as to why I would hate haters. I kind of think the answer's in the question. I honestly just think most people don't like haters, to be honest, unless you are one. I think most people hate them. Most people wish they'd go away. Maybe I particularly don't like it because I'm a mother and to me it signifies bullying, and it certainly concerns me about the amount of bullying and nastiness that there is out there. I don't think it's acceptable. But no, it's not coming from any childhood experience that I had. You hate soccer is the next one, or football in brackets if you're from the UK. Yes and no. I wouldn't say I hated it. Do I want to watch it? No, definitely not. I don't have any interest in it. My husband is an ex-semi-professional footballer, so I have to be careful what I say. But yeah, I love watching England play when there's World Cups or European Cups on and things like that. Then I do like watching England play, but no, regular like the Premiership, I'm no interest in watching it. You dread your kids growing up, but you can't wait to be a grandmother. Yes, definitely dread my kids growing up. I hate that they are changing and growing up. It's very tormenting time, to be honest, because on the one hand, it's so lovely to see them doing new things, like learning to swim by themselves and going to school, and that's lovely. Aoife just did her first school play and that was like one of the best moments of being a mum ever. But yes, if I could freeze frame them right now, I definitely would. It's just constant heartbreak when they're growing up, so that is very, very hard. But yeah, I definitely could wait to be a grandmother, to be honest. Charlotte Tilbury is your favourite makeup brand? That is definitely a possibility. It's very hard. Like, I always think if I had to throw all my makeup away apart from one brand, which one would it be? And I almost certainly would be Charlotte Tilbury. I think in each category, she's not necessarily got my favorite item in each category, but when you look at her brand as a whole, she's got phenomenal products in every category. So yes, I'm gonna say you are probably correct. You love meeting people from the US. I'm from NYC. I love meeting people in general from other countries. I don't know very many American people now, honestly. If any. I know more Aussies and people from New Zealand. That's generally, I guess because working in sport, we have a lot of people coming over from that part of the world. So yeah, I guess I tend to meet more people from the other side, that side, than this side. But yeah, I love meeting people from other countries. I've never been to America. It's one of the very few countries I've never been to that I would love to go. So absolutely true on that one. You're very good at saving money and always have a buffer. No, definitely not. I've never been good at saving money at all. Even like when I was young and I lived at home and I had my first job and I should have been rolling in it. it just went out the door. I definitely come more from the school of like, you can't take it with you when you go kind of situation. But luckily, my husband is extremely good at that. So that is kind of his realm, if you like. He's very good and he gives me lots of help, and he gives me all these tips and things to help me with my money as well as our money. And yeah, he is really, really good and really sensible. So he does help me do that better, because I'm not good at that at all. You were a massive Busted fan. Definitely not true. Nothing against them. I wouldn't say I would turn them off if they came on in the car or anything like that, but never ever have I bought a single one of their songs. I've pretty much always been a rap, R&B, hip hop type of girl. When I was like a teenager, I was all about Eminem. I was all about Destiny's Child. I was all about Jay-Z. Those were kind of my vibes, even when I was a teenager. You are very disciplined and know that you have to work for what you want. I am definitely very disciplined. I'm very hardworking. All the things that you would expect from someone who's obviously competed at a very high level in sport. You couldn't do that if you weren't very disciplined, if you weren't very hardworking, if you weren't very organized. All of those things, you just wouldn't get anywhere if you didn't have discipline, hard work ethic, all of that stuff. So yes, totally agree with that one. When you were little, you were more of a tomboy. Very true. I was an absolute tomboy when I was little, very much playing in mud, very much collecting worms. I had a whole snail collection. That was my vibe. And obviously until I sort of finished swimming, which I think I was like 2021, I literally never wore makeup, obviously, because I was just always in a swimming pool. So I was always in a tracksuit with wet hair and no makeup. And yeah, so definitely have a little bit of a tomboy in there somewhere. You are very organized and you like everything to be neat and categorized. Yes and no. So I am very, very organized. You kind of have to be, being, you know, a working mom. But yes, I am very organized. That's a big part of my job, is kind of organizing people and teaching organization, I guess, in young people, young athletes. So yes, that is very true. However, at home, I very much feel like I just want my kids to be kids. I want them to play. I definitely come into the like category of, do you know what, when they are 18 and they no longer have toys, or they move out or they go to uni, the house will be immaculate then. But right now, I don't care. Toys everywhere, they're playing everywhere, they camp out on the floor. And I honestly just want to let them do that. I just want them to be kids, and I don't care. Yes, I would much rather my house look like a show home. However, yeah, I let my kids make as much mess as they want, and I don't even really bother to tidy it up, because like when my mum comes around, she sometimes tries to tidy, and I'm like, Mum, that'll be right back how it was 5 minutes later. So if I were you, I wouldn't bother. You have a few very close friends as opposed to a ton of friends. Absolutely true. I am very closed off when it comes to, you know, really, I guess, deep, close relationships and friendships. I definitely have been really burned, or feel that I've been really burned by people that I consider to be very, very close friends in the past. So I honestly am completely closed off in that way. Really to protect myself, but really it is just my preference. I'd much rather have, you know, one or two best friends, my husband and my family, and just be really secure in those relationships and friendships, and not feel like, you know, you don't really matter to them, or they're sharing your secrets, or, you know, talking about you or anything like that. I have my few close people that are my life, and I'm very happy with that. I then have lots of other people that, you know, are friendly, that I, you know, could easily go for dinner with, go, you know, on a night out. I really, really love my colleagues and having, you know, a big work family. But I do, as far as my close friends, people that I would tell, you know, secrets to or talk to about personal stuff, is very, very few. You were voted most popular in school. Do you know what? We don't really do that in the UK. Well, maybe they do now, but in my day, we didn't really do that. We did have a like an awards at the end of year 11, which would be, you'd be 16, and I did win a few of those, but there wasn't a most popular category, I don't think. I think it was very PC because we're English, so there was a best bum, I won that, I won best bum, most likely to be famous and most likely to go to the Olympics. And I would say only one of those proved to be correct. I'll let you decide which. You have Mediterranean features, are you also Mediterranean? I don't know that I do have Mediterranean features really. But no, I'm not. I'm not Mediterranean. I am just straight up English as far as I know, as far as I'm aware. Maybe one day we'll do one of these, you know, at home DNA kits or whatever, you know, when you find out about your ancestry and then it's proven that I was adopted. But until that day, no, is the answer. You're a mum. That's cheating. I am definitely a mum. That is true facts. True facts right here, all of the tea. And that is all of the assumptions. We didn't have that many, but those are the ones that we had. So thank you so much for participating. If you gave me one of your assumptions, that was really, really fun. Thank you for joining in. I would love to see you in a future video. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye, 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 bye.